Breaking news, Cowboys fans. The Dallas Cowboys have officially locked in a massive defensive star, and the football world is buzzing with excitement. That's right, Samson Ebukam, one of the NFL's most versatile and relentless edge rushers, is now a Cowboy. This signing marks a pivotal moment for Dallas, as they continue to build a defense capable of dominating in the ultra-competitive NFC. If you're a fan of big plays, pressure on the quarterback, and relentless defense, you're going to want to stay tuned because Samson Ebukam's arrival could change the entire trajectory of the Cowboys' defense and, ultimately, their season. Ebukam's journey to Dallas is a compelling story filled with perseverance, raw talent, and consistent growth. Born in Lagos, Nigeria, Samson moved to the United States at the age of 9. He didn't grow up in the typical football hotbeds, but his passion and athleticism propelled him forward. Attending Eastern Washington University, he developed into a force to be reckoned with on the defensive line, racking up impressive stats and catching the attention of NFL scouts. When he was drafted by the Los Angeles Rams in the 4th round of the 2017 NFL Draft, many saw him as a promising talent with potential to be a game-changing pass rusher. Ebukam did not disappoint, quickly carving out a role with the Rams' defense and showing flashes of brilliance, especially during their deep playoff runs, including their Super Bowl winning season. After his time with the Rams, Ebukam's journey took him to the San Francisco 49ers and then the Indianapolis Colts. With the Colts, he had arguably his best season yet, finishing with career-high numbers in sacks, tackles, and forced fumbles, proving his ability to impact games at the highest level. Even when injuries threatened to slow him down, including a torn Achilles tendon in 2024, his reputation as a fierce competitor and quick learner never wavered. The Cowboys recognized not just his past achievements, but his potential to bounce back stronger and contribute significantly to their defense. This is a player who combines speed, agility, and football IQ with an unrelenting motor that keeps quarterbacks under pressure on every snap. Now, why is this signing such a massive deal for Dallas? The Cowboys have been working hard this offseason to reinforce their defense, understanding that while their offense is explosive and often steals the headlines, defense wins championships. They have the star power on offense. Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, and Tony Pollard are electric playmakers, but the defense has been inconsistent, especially in pass rush. That's why acquiring a player like Ebukam, who brings relentless pressure off the edge and versatility, is a strategic masterstroke. The Cowboys have been building around Micah Parsons, arguably one of the most dynamic linebackers in the league and a defensive playmaker who can disrupt offenses in multiple ways. Adding Ebukam means Parsons gets more support to collapse the pocket and create chaos, making it harder for opposing quarterbacks to find time to throw. Moreover, the Cowboys already have promising young defensive linemen like Osa Odighizuwa, who is known for his run-stopping ability and interior pressure. With the recent addition of Dante Fowler Jr., a veteran pass rusher familiar with the defensive schemes under Dan Quinn, the Cowboys have assembled a pass rush rotation that can wear down offenses throughout the game. Ebukam's arrival adds another layer of depth and versatility, giving Quinn even more options to mix and match personnel and create mismatches on the line of scrimmage. Ebukam can line up on both sides of the defensive line, and his speed off the edge is a nightmare for offensive tackles and tight ends tasked with blocking him. This creates opportunities for Parsons to blitz and for the secondary to capitalize on hurried throws or forced errors. Coach Dan Quinn, known for his aggressive defensive philosophy, will undoubtedly relish having a player like Ebukam in the fold. Quinn's defenses rely heavily on speed and pressure, not just brute strength, and Ebukam fits this mold perfectly. His ability to rush the passer, set the edge against the run, and create turnovers adds multiple dimensions to the Cowboys' defensive game plan. His presence also helps mask some of the defensive line's weaker points by providing consistent pressure, allowing the secondary to be more aggressive in coverage without fearing a clean pocket for the quarterback. Looking at the bigger picture, the Cowboys' 2025 schedule presents a gauntlet of challenges where this defensive upgrade will be crucial. Divisional rivals like the Philadelphia Eagles and New York Giants have potent offenses, with mobile quarterbacks and dangerous wide receivers who thrive against soft defenses. Non-divisional games against elite offenses such as the Kansas City Chiefs, Green Bay Packers, and San Francisco 49ers demand a defense that can get off the field quickly, create turnovers, and provide momentum-changing plays. The ability to bring pressure from multiple angles with players like Ebukam on the edge will be critical to Dallas' success in these matchups. Fans of the Cowboys should be particularly excited because this signing signals the franchise's commitment to building a well-rounded, championship-caliber team. For years, the narrative has been that Dallas is an offense-first team, but by locking down a player of Ebukam's caliber, the front office is sending a strong message. They intend to be dominant on both sides of the ball. This also boosts locker room morale, as players see the team investing in defensive talent and depth, creating a culture of accountability and toughness. Ebukam's story is also inspiring from a human perspective, overcoming the adversity of a significant injury, continuing to work on his craft, and then signing with a high-profile team like the Cowboys is the kind of comeback story that resonates with fans and teammates alike. His energy and work ethic will likely be infectious, driving younger players to elevate their games and veterans to stay sharp. Off the field, Samson is known as a team player and a humble leader, qualities that can't be overstated when it comes to building chemistry in a locker room. In terms of contract details, while exact figures have not been publicly disclosed, insiders suggest the Cowboys secured Ebukam on a deal that balances incentive and security. This smart approach gives Dallas flexibility while motivating Ebukam to reach his highest potential. This is a win-win situation where the Cowboys get a high-impact player, and Ebukam gets a fresh start in a franchise with championship aspirations. For those wondering how this fits into the bigger defensive strategy, the Cowboys' secondary has also been the focus of offseason improvements, with new additions aimed at tightening coverage and creating more interceptions. With Ebukam pressuring quarterbacks and Parsons disrupting the middle of the field, the secondary can play more aggressively, increasing the chance of turnovers and big plays. This defensive synergy could translate to more wins, especially in tight games where one defensive stop can be the difference between victory and defeat. The timing of this signing is also perfect, coming just as training camps and preseason games approach. This gives Ebukam time to acclimate to the Cowboys' playbook, build chemistry with his new teammates, and get his body ready for a full season after recovering from injury. Fans can expect to see him making an impact early, especially on third downs where his pass rushing skills will be most valuable. As we look forward to the 2025 NFL season, the addition of Samson Ebukam to the Dallas Cowboys is one of the most exciting developments of the offseason. It reflects the team's strategic approach to building a balanced roster capable of competing deep into January and beyond. Cowboys fans should feel optimistic knowing their defense now boasts one of the league's fiercest edge rushers, a player who can turn the tide of games with a single sack, forced fumble, or quarterback pressure. So, Cowboys Nation, get ready. The blue and silver are gearing up to defend their turf like never before. With Samson Ebukam on board, the Cowboys' defense looks more dynamic, more dangerous, and more determined to make a statement this season. This signing could very well be the catalyst for a Dallas defense that not only keeps up with their explosive offense but also takes the next step toward a Super Bowl run. Don't forget to like this video if you're excited about the signing and subscribe for more in-depth Cowboys news and analysis. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on roster moves, game previews, and insider information straight from the heart of Dallas Cowboys Nation. Until next time, let's go Cowboys, and here's to a dominant defense that can match their high-flying offense every single game. Keep the faith and get ready to watch Samson Ebukam light up the gridiron in the silver and blue. Thanks for watching.